Hey everybody, this video brings us out to the Morris Cemetery, established in 1867. Look at this sign here. This is like a handmade wooden sign with a cemetery kind of drawn on it with the creepy. I mean, that is a creepy, kind of disturbing looking handmade wooden sign. That is really cool. I've never seen anything like that before at a cemetery. Usually it's a nice professionally made sign. That is a hand drawn sign. That is really cool. So you guys know how much I love a good old cemetery, and this is a good old cemetery, especially ones with mausoleums. This again is something I want someday in my life. It'll never happen. I do not have the money for a mausoleum, but me and not my family. Me, ooh, there's an echo. Ooh, that's kind of creepy. I don't want to wake the dead, but me and not my family. Me and my movies and my movie collection, my Laura Dern collection, my Figment collection, my Spice Girl collection, and who knows, by the time I die, maybe 20 other collections. Me buried with those for the rest of my life. That is what I want, but I don't have the money for a mausoleum, so that's going to never happen. But again, a nice old creepy cemetery. I love walking around these places. I know it might seem kind of, I don't know, sort of morbid, sort of weird, creepy, disturbing to some people. But for me, I love walking around a cemetery and just enjoying all the different headstones and reading the inscriptions, and just I find them very, very interesting. Look at that. Look at that picture right there. You can also get some amazing photographs out at a cemetery like this one here with all the different headstones and the clouds and the loud planes flying above us right now. So again, I love it out here. I've been to the cemetery many times before walking around. I'll probably be out here many times again walking around. You never know what you're gonna find. Like, you might stumble across the Butt family. Oh, that is horrible. I mean, I respect these people. I'm sure they were nice, wonderful people, but I can imagine with the last name of Butt, and I mean, it's not even B-U-T, it's B-U-T-T. It is absolutely a booty name. That had to be a little rough growing up. Like, when did they pass away? I don't see any dates on here. I don't know when, but I'm assuming Butt has always been not a great name to have growing up. So I do feel sorry for the Butt family there, but again, I'm sure they were really nice, interesting people. But this is what you never know you're gonna find. You never know when you're gonna stumble across the Butt family out at a cemetery. Again, I love it out here. It's so cool. There's so many awesome graves. One of these days, I'll have to come back out here and just walk around the cemetery with you guys, showing you guys all the cool stuff. That grave right there is pretty awesome. Looks like some kind of like mound of stones. I mean, it's not. It's just carved like that, but it's really, really neat and really, really interesting. But there is one reason why I wanted to come out to the cemetery. There's one grave in particular that I wanted to show you guys that actually is really awesome. And as a big Disney fan, it's definitely something that I love and appreciate, especially since it is not too far away from where I live. Again, here, this is Phoenixville, Pennsylvania. This man was actually born and raised here. Ooh, let's take a look at this quick before we actually head over to his grave. If I remember where it is, I'm thinking the grave's over there somewhere. I'm trying to remember where the grave actually is. But look at this. Look at this, like, I don't know, tribute here to the who is this? The Vanderslice family. Look at that. Wow. That is an epic headstone, whatever this is, monument to the family. That is pretty awesome. These are really cool. Look at the flowers there carved in. That's amazing. I'm guessing at one point maybe this was like a planter. That's what it kind of looks like. Still waiting for a hand to just pop out of here. You would think with somebody like me who has a very active imagination that I wouldn't really like walking around cemeteries, because every time I walk around a cemetery, I can't help but think that we're going to be attacked by zombies, because you never know. Things like that could happen, and it's always in the back of my mind walking around these places, especially when you come across these old like chapels here. Look at this, 1868. Like, oh my, ooh, the door's not locked. This door usually has a lock on it. I don't want this door to open, but can you guys even see inside there? Is there anything moving around, anything looking at us? I'm just waiting for these doors to burst open and a zombie, like just a whole bunch of zombies to come running out at us. I don't know. Usually, yeah, this is usually completely chained up. It is not now. I feel like one good kick to these doors and they're absolutely going to open up, or maybe even a good push. I'm not pushing on them too hard, because I honestly don't want to go inside there. I don't want these doors to open. I just want them to stay shut. So we're not gonna go inside there. But I feel like it's not really locked. I feel like you probably could get inside there. Anyway, we didn't come out here for the zombies or the Butt family. We came out here for a different family. We came out here to check out the grave of There he is right there. A grave of a Disney legend. As you guys know, I'm a big fan of the Disney parks. I love the Disney movies. Big fan of Disney music in particular. That's one thing I've always loved about Disney films is the great music. I have all the soundtracks to pretty much like every Disney movie, at least all the ones I get my hands on. All the soundtracks, all the movies on my iPod. I'm listening to them all the time. It's just something I absolutely love. And right in front of us is a Disney songwriting legend, and that is the grave of Hamilton Henry Gilkyson III. Look at that. That is the grave of a man who once wrote The Bare Necessities, as we all know from the great classic Disney title, The Jungle Book. He also wrote for other stuff too. He wrote for like the Scarecrow Romney Marsh. I believe he also wrote for the Aristocats, Sammy Robinson, other things as well. Lots of different Disney movies. He was a rather successful singer-songwriter. He was a folk singer. He wrote a lot of music, and then later on in his life, he actually went to work for the Walt Disney Company and started to write music for them. And again, wrote a lot of classic songs. Won an award, actually. I think it was an Academy Award. Won an award for The Bare Necessities. Again, Hamilton Henry Gilkyson III, otherwise known as, I believe, Terry Gilks, if I'm not mistaken. Full lasting is the song, though he, the singer, passes, from 1916. Again, born here in Phoenixville, Pennsylvania, and died in 1999. So didn't even really die all that long ago. Yeah, I believe he actually passed away in Texas, but he was born here in the great state of Pennsylvania, in the wonderful town, also the home of the Blob, the wonderful town of Phoenixville, Pennsylvania. So Disney legend buried right here, which is pretty awesome. Come out here and pay your respect. Again, as a big, huge Disney fan, as somebody who is obsessed with Disney and Disney music and loves The Bare Necessities, I am a big fan of that song. When they did redid the Jungle Book into like the live action version, it was the only song I was okay with. I think there was like 2 songs in that film, if I'm not mistaken. There was The Bare Necessities, and there was King Louie's song, which I just didn't think fit at all. The Bare Necessities made sense in that movie. Like I don't know, Baloo just seems like the kind of character who, even in like real life, even outside of a Disney musical where everybody sings, he just seems like the kind of guy who would just be like, or the kind of bear who would just randomly start singing a song because he's just a really, jolly kind of guy, and he's kind of weird, and he would just do that. But when King Louie starts singing his song, it just seemed weird and out of place. Good movie. I enjoyed the live action remake, but it was just that, only song, his song was the only song that actually fit in that movie, in my opinion. So really cool to come out here and see this. If you're a big fan of Disney and just Disney history, I definitely recommend coming out here if you're in the Phoenixville, Pennsylvania area, paying your respects to Hamilton Henry Gilkyson III. If I'm saying his last name correctly, if I am pronouncing his last name correctly, by all means, comments down below, but I'm pretty sure that's how you say it there. Pretty next to, I'm guessing, his mother and father, Hamilton Henry Jr. and Phoebe Hunter, and I'm guessing his sister, Grace Whittaker Gilkyson. So there you go. Hers was a gift for loving and being loved. Others learned from his wisdom and learned on his strength. And she had beauty in the inward soul and the outward and inward woman were at one. So very, very interesting. And I don't know who this is. I'm not sure who that is, but died in 2018. So just recently passed away. Maybe a grandmother or something like that. Again, not entirely sure. So this is him and his family out here in Phoenixville, Pennsylvania. Born and raised in Phoenixville, Pennsylvania. Later passing away, like I said, in Texas, of all places. But a Disney songwriting legend right here. Look up to see what he actually wrote. He did write some amazing songs, just including The Bare Necessities for the Jungle Book. Like I said, also for Scarecrow Romney Marsh and Sammy Robinson and Aristocats and many others. I think Savage Sam was one of the movies he wrote for. I think he did stuff for the Wonderful World of Disney. So lots of movies and TV shows and stuff. So Disney songwriting legend right here in Phoenixville, Pennsylvania. But all right, guys, that is it. Just want to come out here, show you this amazing grave. If you're a big, huge Disney nut like I am, this is definitely something you have to come out and see, something you have to check out, someone you have to pay your respects to, because without him, we wouldn't have The Bare Necessities. And without the bare necessities, I mean, do we even really have the Jungle Book without the bare necessities? I don't know. That's, in my opinion, kind of one and the same. So, all right, guys, that is it. I'm gonna get out of here now before I'm attacked by a zombie coming out of this chapel here with no lock on the door. It's freaking me out. What are the butt families in there? I don't know. I don't want to find out. I don't want to be attacked by a bunch of butts. Anyway, sorry. Respects to the butt families. Anyway, guys, that's it. So, as always, thank you all so much for checking this video out. Be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and of course, check down below for links to Patreon, Spreadshirt, and also all my stores. Also, check down below for a link to my other channel, Cinema Sickness, where you can pick up art. Other channel down below, Cinema Sickness, where you can pick up stuff from my stores. Cinema Sickness, where you can watch me go out every single day and thrift and shop and all kinds of fun stuff like that. It's another daily channel. Check that out as well. Anyway, guys, with that, I'm gonna go. See, I can't even think right now. I'm thinking of zombies in the back of my head right now. So I gotta go. Anyway, guys, with that, I am done. So I will see you guys next video. Have a good one, guys. Bye.